Wow, too much.
Too much. Stonebwoy.
Yes, original Mr. Kwame. We there, man.
You there, man?
We there, man. We there, man.
Miss me there on the studio.
On top of things, you know. And we run things and things can't run way.
Nah, if you play, they play.
Don't play.
If you play, they play. Small pattern where I start.
Our people for house where they listen, they're not playing, so we're not playing.
Yeah, man. How have you been in this year, January to December?
Wow, it's been an amazing time in my life. You know, I'm very, 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 very grateful. First and foremost, giving thanks for life and all these things that come with it, the blessings and the lessons and the striving times and the struggles and all these ones, you know, makes it worthwhile. I've been healthy overall. Yeah, I've been taking care of myself. You know, yeah, I've been releasing music.
Yeah.
As I am what do you call it? As I am obliged to do. I've been dropping some visuals to them. I've been mounting stages and spreading the music of the message of love, life, you know. And I've been living up to, you know, up to my responsibilities as a Ghanaian musician representing Africa as a whole. So it's been a great 12 months.
Touring?
Yes, we've been about the place as well from January. I can't remember everything, but I know we've done some of the, you know, frontlining stuff that would continue to propel our industry. And as I play my quota, you know, and today is the last show, and I'm happy to be here.
And we are blessed to have you here.
I'm also blessed to be on this platform, Joy FM. You know, Joy has been Joy before anything started for somebody like me.
Sure.
You know, and it is one of the sister stations of Joy FM that brought it all to life.
Great.
From the beginning, and I can say Adom FM is where we all started to get the opportunity.
That's
so
a high level.
I've always felt indebted to, you know, Joy FM and multimedia as a whole. So I'm happy to be on your platforms, you know, every day, anytime.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
There is one thing you left out. You've been schooling too.
Yeah, man. I just wrote my last paper yesterday. Research.
How was it? How was it? How was the
paper?
Research
was nice. It's just about, you know, I'm doing international relations and diplomacy. So these are all about, you know, my last paper was about research and all how you research, you know, qualitative, quantitative, all these methods of thematics, you know, all these ways of trying to understand how things work. And, you know, statecraft, all these ones, you know. So it's a thing I've loved too, and I'm happy I'm still finding time and health to be able to run it. It's not easy. School, dear Senka, you know how school stays.
Yeah.
I don't know why, no matter how old you are, school, dear, you can only find a few people who say, I love school.
Charlie,
you know,
the learning will
be easy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy that I am putting myself at that level where I'm combining this and family and career at the highest of levels, you know, because I'm doing my master's now anyway. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And so talking about you juggling, you know, fatherhood with music, with everything and school, you dey see top, the school, you dey see top.
Oh, of course.
It go well.
If I know the see top, I know go. If I know the see top, you just probably leave it.
Yeah.
You know, I think life is the beauty of life is a combination of things. So it also applies over here.
How far do you want to go on the ladder of education?
As far as God permits me, you know, because really and truly, I would have never thought that I could go back, you know. So, thing is, it's in your destiny line, and by the time you realize, you know, you're doing it, and if you're somebody who loves to push yourself, then I'm sure that you encounter a lot of groundbreaking moments where you would have challenged yourself to do something that you thought you couldn't do.
Yeah.
So that's just me, you know.
There is this misconception in the minds of people that if you are a creative and you are, you know, going to school, you are upgrading, they think that you are trying to maybe leave the showbiz industry. That's why you're doing that. Do you intend to, quote and unquote, abandon our space for maybe academia or any other thing?
I do not believe that I would want to, because everybody has their own, plans, and I think it is what we have seen that is informing the submission, that people tend to want to leave the creative space and then focus on academia. So you are not wrong to say that, but in my own situation, you can see that it is different, because the time at which I'm even combining it is very vital. Somebody would not do that at this time, but I really feel like this is the right time also, in as much as it is very stressful. But I think it's good stress. It's that type of stress that challenges you as a human. It pushes you to, I feel so proud about myself, in terms of having to think, sit and consider to want to add more to who you are in this time. I'm not leaving the music space, because I don't think I can leave. Why? Because those that I look up to and those that have inspired me and have pushed me to get to this point, interestingly, are doing this in their late 70s and 80s. So if that has been the original plan, then I'm looking towards juggling everything together in the true perspective that it should be done, and I'll be able to succeed. So because they said a jack of all trade,
master of all.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, because we're changing that narrative now. Yes, we're changing that narrative.
Exactly.
On this part, that's how it applies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Joe 99.7 FM, Showbiz A-Z. My name is Kwame Dadzie. I'm here with Stonebwoy, and he's getting ready for tomorrow. The Bhim Fest is coming up tomorrow. In the meantime, we're having a chat here. If you have any question for him, 05511119997.
Shout out to DJ Ubeti. That makes us super. Yo, I was wondering who that artist was. I would have fallen in love with him. If I wasn't in love with him, I would fall head over heels for him. And then I realized it's Stonebwoy. Then I said, oh, this boy.
Fall in love with yourself. Alrighty. 2020, in the year 2020, you were here in the studio.
Yeah.
And George Quay asked you a question about your intention to run for Member of Parliament. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
And you said, okay, it's possible.
Yes, now it's possible, because like I said earlier, you can't tell it all what is in your destiny line.
Yeah.
But once as you continue to equip yourself, then I think whatever happens, you are as ready as the opportunity that comes your way. Because I find myself in a service line where I serve the people. I believe that with music, with my lifestyle, with people look up to you. So that's a form of service already, and service for nation. So if it has to get to that aspect where we would have to assume any political space, then I think that would be right at that time. So that's the same answer I keep giving. It's not like I'm running away from saying yes I will. No, I just believe that equip yourself so that you can be able to, when the time comes, if it does. But either ways, I will still be able to use the acquired knowledge to impact a lot of people and also expand my career, level. Yeah.
But as of now, it's not something you've thought about, as in something you've pondered over.
No.
I want to get into politics.
No. Not literally. Like I want to get into politics. I believe that being a musician is one of the very biggest platforms that you can also have. Because imagine God bless a Stonebwoy to this level where you have power already. You are working to maintain and sustain power already. So in that capacity, you can still do the Lord's work or the public work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Without leaving or necessarily saying you're going to, so.
How did you see the election that we went into just a few weeks ago? What is your general impression of the election?
I would say it's very it was very beautiful. Believe you me, like analysts have actually predicted a few stuff that would have happened, and I'm following a few, those who are very astute in that department, and you realize that I think one of the predictions that they couldn't see was how one of the parties or one of the let's say flag bearers would have conceded or nicely in that very democratic and very diplomatic manner. That took the whole world by storm. Believe you me, I was on phone with an ambassador, I don't want to mention her name, and that was just what we were excited about, that it's never been seen that the country has been, you could have never thought that was it, owing to the many political speeches that were ongoing from some of the, because we see on TV, I follow very well, you're like, where you see that some people will say some things and make you feel like, whoa, it's going to be tough for the D-Day when anybody wins or any side wins. But when one side won, the other side quickly, even without the declaration from the EC, showed that they have been following from their own private mechanisms and have been able to notice. And then quickly, they showed the selflessness, and show that they are for Ghana and the peace matters. And that's why we have been able to skip quickly into coming back to, ground zero and making sure we party and have fun in December. So that was a very beautiful thing done by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and on behalf of the whole Ghana, I've seen international world has continued to respect us as a democratic nation, because there are observers all across. And then also congratulations, big congratulations to our president-elect,
John Dramani Mahama.
John Dramani Mahama. Yeah, and it's a beautiful time in Ghana where we see democracy at its best, irrespective of the jab. Now it's become beautiful where you see people talk jab here, but you know that most of those are just for the campaign purpose. But the true stance of Ghanaians, including those who lead us, is that they love Ghana and they would want to put Ghana first before any political party. So I'll just implore that now that Ghana has won, let us all contribute our individual efforts to making sure that the things that we believe can be done, changed, can be moved, are going to be done within this season.
What are your expectations of the new government?
Really and truly, my expectations will be that things will, for the various things that we have all complained about or we have all noticed as some of the very hard challenges that we have had to go through as citizens, which is from economic side to, infrastructural side, particularly even the health department and things. I would pray that more attention is paid, and education side, more attention is paid to these areas, health, education, so that, and employment and creating of jobs, health, education and creating of jobs, and security, to be more tightened. And that's it. My expectations are just in these areas and more, so that we can leave off, also we can feel good, that our prices of things are not increasing by heart, like probably not every month or every 2 weeks or every stuff, like the economy can be well managed, and then we live on. That's it. That's my expectation. I'm not expecting, for instance, believe you me, I'm not expecting the price of the kenke from, which is like 5-6 cedi to go to 1 cedi. That is very unrealistic. Very, very unrealistic. This is not even a political talk. I'm not expecting the dollar to drop to 2 cedi or 1 cedi, maybe not even 10 cedi, but it can be well managed so that we get more work to do and the system will be stable and balanced for businesses to thrive.
Before we go to Bhim Fest, let me ask a question about the creative industry. Now, you just made a general expectations that you're looking forward to from the new government. What about the creative industry in particular?
For the creative industry, we have been facing some challenges. For a very long time. I will point to Musica as an organization that I'd believe that would be able to do its obligations well and well represent and I believe that Gamro should also be able to, just be very transparent, and make sure we have our money's worth, or we have our work's worth in terms of royalties, etc. And then, we need funding, in the creative department. I would be happy if there's any bank can set up a fund, creative fund for the creative that we can apply and use and produce stuff, and then pay back. These are things that would really grow the industry, because Ghanaians, we do have great potentials, from the movies to the music, especially the movies that touches my. I'm a big movie fan, especially African movie, Ghana movie. And when I watch the Nigerian movies telling the very traditional stories that are Netflixing and all of that, I'm like, whoa, how many stories can we not tell from the Ghanaian perspective if we do have funding? We have great writers, we have great producers, we have all these things. So primarily it's funding. So in the creative sector, I would believe that, some changes can come through where, especially, we'll be able to show the world that we are forced to reckon with as in Africa and on the global stage as Ghana, because,
Great one there. Let's talk about Livingston Foundation. I saw a post that Gerard made a few days ago about you going to the Rich Hospital to make some donations. What did you donate? If you can give us more information about that.
Yeah, we did donate some, what do you say? Some
items.
Some essentials, some care packages, cosmetic care packages, for the unit, NICU, they call it neonatal intensive care unit. And that was my first time I saw an incubators that is that an incubator, right?
Yeah.
That was supporting the lives of early born kids who were born earlier than their time. And I saw some very small one like mine, and it was so touching, so I'm happy I took the opportunity to go there. One of the ladies from one of the nurses wrote to the foundation, and we get a lot of letters, but we still also find through to make sure that, and like I said over there, it's not like we have any funding sitting anywhere, that we don't know how to spend. We also just want to use the opportunity to support as I can raise some funds. So the time was right, and I felt like, let me put this through. And we went there, gave them some support, paid the bills, the bills of the outstanding bills to an extent. We sorted that out and paid the visit. What, actually stood out for me is the fact that when they saw, when I say we, I mean people like myself, when we go into spaces like that, the sort of joy that we bring to the people, you can't quantify that, but it is mostly overlooked, and I pay attention to that, like the happiness, the parents, one woman was so happy, she was praying for me. I take all these very dearly. So it was nice. That's what the Livingston Foundation does, is the charity arm of the Stonebwoy brand, which bears my first name. So we always find time to come through, and we've done so many things that the media has reported. So we're still and we are open for collaborations all across, just like we would have done a collaboration with Global Citizen. We are open for support as well, to be able to continue to support people.
Okay, let's talk about the Bhim Fest happening tomorrow. Where are we going this time around?
Well, we're going to the beach today.
Oh, beach this year?
Yeah, we're going to the beach, La Palm Royal Beach.
Wow.
Yeah.
This will be a very good feeling, a new experience.
Definitely, must be, because I've actually headlined Tidal Rave in that same space.
Yeah.
And I can tell that it's a very nice space to host your shows, owing to the fact that it's inside of the hotel premises, but it's huge. You can take like 10 to 15,000, I believe, standing. And the amenities are very the amenities are the proximity of the amenities is also fine, like the hotel, the washrooms, like the convenience. You can deal with bars, you can have a lot of fun, and it's on a Sunday, so it's like this is how we crack open the Christmas, because Christmas is 2 days away, And from tomorrow Sunday, I'm inviting everybody to come. Our tables are sold out. Tickets are
Christmas starts tomorrow.
You're right.
At Bhim Fest.
My Christmas, yes. And it's the ninth edition of the Bhim Festival. Something that we started very smoothly and calmly. I want to thank George Quay as well, because once upon a time, Bhim Festival came to life when he does a show like Ghana Rocks, yes. And I think that particular year, they decided to host it with me. And when we hosted it, from that day, I knew that I could do this on. And it's 9 years already. And we have been able to make sure that we represented a certain part, because Ghana Rocks was bringing the UK diaspora and the artists, Ghanaian artists in the UK, that diaspora. So I think, not even realizing, I moved it on, and Bhim Festival has become the cement, upon that bridge that actually connects the Africans and the Caribbeans.
Yeah.
Because knowing that our culture is deeply rooted right here in Ghana. Bhim Festival has always celebrated reggae, Afrobeats, dancehall, and has done the most by always bringing in some of our brothers from Jamaica, largely representing the Caribbean. And this year is another beautiful one. And I want to send shout outs to all of my Jamaican families out here and all my reggae dancehall music lovers. I want to tell you guys that if you think that, yes, reggae would have been created or named in Jamaica, however, but music of black origin always finds its way here on the continent, and we should be bold enough to know that it belongs to us as much, So shout outs to Jashi, he's in town, young up and rising, Jamaican superstar.
In town as well.
Spice is also in town.
Spice Day town right now.
Of course, Spice is in town.
No, she did perform.
Now. We all saw it on radio, on TV. She said she's coming back, and she duly did, and we just released the song, the Jiggle and Wine, which is popularly known as Woso.
Hey.
So Woso is Woso.
The Woso in the tins.
Me say the video is a Woso mania. The video is a Woso mania.
What do you
video.
say there? The bank say.
Or say to focus here Woso.
To focus here.
No focus here
Woso.
And I may say 88 year Woso. From me no say your body bad girl Woso. All right.
Oh wow! So Spice is in town. I have good news for you. Should I say it now or after the show?
Immediately as we go. Do
you know Adam Night Tay?
I've heard the name.
You've heard the name.
Yes.
She's the programs manager of this radio station, Joy FM.
Wow.
She says, "Tell Stonebwoy I'm a huge fan, and we appreciate his works."
God bless you so much. You see. This is great news. Like, Madam Adam, I'm really grateful to hear this from you. It continues to encourage me. I tell you no lie, to know that the caliber of people that actually are huge fans of the brand Stonebwoy are people that I love to emulate, that I love to be able to live up to standards with, so I'm really grateful for the inspiration. So we have, I know another Jamaican legendary reggae superstar is in town.
Before we talk about the artist performing and the ticket details and all that, why don't we whistle right now?
To focus here, whistle. Yes,
so the slim people whine.
Slim, thick, I'm like, slim body girl whine, medium body girl whine, then thick body girl whine, then sexy girl them whine.
But those that will also be there, I know focus here and
yes.
to focus here.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
and they are all coming tomorrow.
Everybody is there.
Why should I be at home tomorrow?
No. You cannot be home. The Christmas has begun. So inside Christmas now every day.
So which other artists are performing tomorrow?
I'm happy to announce that a host of Ghanaian superstars have always and will be passing through to show love and show love to their fans as well by the giving platform. So what I'm saying? So I want to mention man like Camido, man like Ras Kuku, man like Episode, man like Kwame, the legendary street. I call him the street father,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, credit is due to who is due. You can't take it away. That's a godfather to me anyway. So street father. Efia, Songstress, the Dragon. Empress Gifty from the gospel side.
Empress is coming.
Accept my condolences for the loss of our mom.
Yeah.
it's not easy. I can relate, you know, but I know you're strong.
Sure.
You know, yeah. Kwame Eugene Kidi and and a host of Ghanaian superstars. They're supporting basically, and God know, you know, we give thanks. But it's gonna be a crazy one. Like I'm excited about this year's edition because I see it as an intimate edition. Because of course the last year was at the stadium, so you can. This year is gonna be intimate, you know, and I'm happy to see all of my dignitaries, my VVIPs, my people come through, my fans come through and enjoy music, because believe you me, everybody is live banding, so you can understand that the quality of delivery of music has really grown and increased and has become more appreciated, you know. And so I'm so happy to see that we have followed in the footstep of making sure that we deliver the music well, and Ghanaians have come abreast to it, especially the youth, you know. And so we're coming with our A game. There's a reggae session that I'm going. I know all those who miss me on the reggae tip. I miss myself on the reggae tip. You know what I'm saying? So we're coming. I want to let it go right now. Enjoy, because this might probably be the only interview I do before. So you heard it from the horse's own mouth. 10 p.m. sharp. Believe you me, I'm gonna be on stage.
Alrighty, Joy 99.7 FM. And how much are we buying the ticket for?
Yeah, we're buying the ticket for, I think, 300 for regular and 5 for VIP, and you can call for tables and stuff. But I heard the tables are almost sold out.
Wow.
You know, so it's sold out. They're just making provisions for a few sets, so rush in, and you could call 050 15 50,000.
Okay.
And 050 15 000. Yes, 15 50,000.
Okay.
So I just want to focus on this one. Like, security is amazing. It's going to be crazy. About 10 p.m. I'm on stage. I'm hitting there, so to assure everybody, you know, because I know some of our people are elder, they're going to come. 10 p.m. we'll do the reggae set, and then we come back for the album set, then we come back for the hit set. So I want everybody to know now, and make sure you're there as early as you can. And then tickets redemption is right there at the Africa Lake. Africa Lake is just across, I think, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. When you cross the street, you go in between a certain filling station, and, you know, there you go, Africa Lake. You can redeem your Tyvect from the Africa Lake.
Oh, nice.
Provisions have been made from 10 a.m. tomorrow sharp, please. You just say 9 a.m. There are going to be personnel who are going to assist you in handing you your Tyvect, you know, when you show and prove, manually scan the ticket that you bought from online, because we are trying to, you know, get into digitalize things a bit more, because the paper system can be eradicated, you know. So we're selling the tickets online only, strictly. You go to your redemption center from 10 a.m. in the morning, Africa Lake, right opposite the La Palm Royal, you know, beach hotel. Redeem your tickets, and then you come straight right back to the venue, and it's a free entry. They're gonna usher you into what areas you're supposed to walk through to, depending on your category of ticket, and it's gonna be a smooth one. It is done in Abroche.
Yeah.
Abroche is done abroad smoothly, nicely. So let's emulate that part of the Abroche.
Beautiful.
You know, nicely. Because my people are Abroche standard, you know, so we bring it to them that way.
Yeah, the Abroche Bagana. Joy 99.7 FM. And we're hanging out here with Stonebwoy. He's having his Bhim Fests tomorrow at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, 3 p.m. sharp. So we're convening there at 3 p.m. sharp.
Exactly. There are going to be a lot of activities from the afternoon. DJs running through, and my piano DJs like, bro, more time we realize that when the show starts a bit like 7, it goes way into, and people kind of like, you know, so it's early for the early people, and then you join in, and definitely performance starts at 6:30, 6 o'clock, 7, because the whole stuff, you know, definitely we give opportunity to artists who, up and coming artists, to also use the platform to rock their peoples and all of that. So it's Christmas, of course. Let's just come out in our numbers and support the music and have fun and live up and enjoy, you know, because that's why I'm going to bring it to you in a way that you will cherish.
Exactly.
You know that they put a lot of effort and a lot of resources into making sure that you are appreciated for your presence.
Great one there. Man. Thank you so much, Stonebwoy, for coming. Alrighty. So it's the Bhim Fest up and running. And this year it's a beach edition happening live on Sunday, December 22nd at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. So get ready for an electrifying and captivating performance from the Afro-Dancehall Pele. Stonebwoy, aka The Torture. Tickets are available www.bhimfestival.com, or you can dial *714*24# to grab yours now. Gates open at 3 p.m. with stage performances kicking off at 7 p.m. For enquiries, just call 050-155-0000. And this event is proudly sponsored by Gando, Bigo, and Decathlon. So it's Bhim Fest. Tomorrow we're going with my producers. Philip Nye and I are going to look for this should be off air. But no, we are going to Woso. The Woso, is it only for women?
Microphone, I beg you.
The Woso, is it only for women?
Please.
We are coming to Woso.
Yes.
Woso.
You can whistle without your chestlessness. You don't have a chest. You don't have a front. Mr. What I want to, let me explain what you said. Can I?
Did I say anything?
You said we are coming to look for. It's not you. You are talking on behalf of.
Oh, the people. Oh, yes. People coming to Bhim Fest.
Yeah, we are coming to look for Wusu. Now, say, oh, no, Bibe Shiane Dofo. Now, when she out Dofo or Agrasi, a year, say, I sorry them, social media, if an Abisha. And the Obeshan will space.
Mr. Bhim.
Aye, Obesha will boa for our home poop. Aye, DJ Obeti. Oh, no, because I was a DJ Obeti, you be no free British. And now free Yankee. No, not connected. Now we have more opportunities. So,
word for the dane.
Oh, I do for Obenya Tamfu.
Stonebwoy, thank you so much for passing through.
All right, thank you very much.
We're coming over tomorrow at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. It's the Bhim Fest. Still right here on Joe 99.7 FM. So as we are preparing to jiggle and wine tomorrow to Woso, please go check out the video for the song. It is giving, jiggling, and Wosoing vibes.
Yeah, man. Beautiful video by our standards. Shout out to the director, and the whole creative team. You know what I'm saying? And tomorrow, I can't wait to see you guys come up in your numbers. When you get up in the morning, pray Psalm 23 before you touch the road. And make sure you come in your numbers. And let's make Ghana proud. Another historic moment. God bless you guys. I go by the name Stonebwoy, aka the Bhim Nation President, aka the Living Stone, aka the Tacha. You know what the vibes. Boom.